Hey y'all, if you are new to my channel, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So today I'm just gonna hop right in. We are gonna go ahead and start taking down all of the Valentine's Day stuff. I've got some dusting to do and some vacuuming to do once I get it down. I'm hoping that sometime this afternoon I can start to pull out my Easter stuff, maybe do a little decluttering with it. And I need to kind of look at my pictures from last year and kind of get my thoughts in order about what I want to do this year. And then I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and start putting it out. I typically have never, first of all, I've never left Valentine's Day stuff up a week after Valentine's Day. And second of all, I've never put Easter stuff up quite this early. But the reason for that is I have got a couple of grad teas that I'm going to be hosting here. And so I know I'm going to have to take down the Easter stuff before the teas. So I really just want some time to enjoy it before that happens. And if you don't know this about me already, I think I had my Easter video last year, was one of my first ones. I love Easter. Love, love, love Easter. It is like my favorite holiday for so many reasons. Of course, as a believer, you know, that's what separates Christians from a lot of other religions, is that we believe in a risen Savior. So that's a great time for us to celebrate that as a fellow believers. So that's very important. But I also really love spring. I love the pastel colors, the bunnies, the chicks, all the things. And I joke, we tell people all the time, my house is spring all year long, because it really is. I'm just happier in lighter colors. So to say all of that, I just want you to know how excited I am about decorating for Easter, and maybe this will give you a little inspiration. You may not want to do as much as I do. I totally get that. Some years I do more and some years I do less, so we'll just see how it works out. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I've got a lot to do today. I want to get this all put up, get this house cleaned, and so I can start planning and decide what I want to do for Easter. Naturally, I've already gotten hot as I'm working, so I've come out of the sweatshirt. I'm almost through taking everything down, and then I'm gonna start cleaning. So moving pretty fast this morning. let me just tell you that these appliances that we have in our kitchen, with the exception of the refrigerator, these are actually original to the house. And we've been here, I think about 21 years, so 20 maybe. But cross my fingers. I'm glad that they have lasted that long. We did have to replace the refrigerator, and I have been kicking myself ever since we did, because stainless appliances drive me crazy. I'm just gonna tell you, I do not like to see all the little fingerprints and the smears on them. I just, ugh. But you know, people, it's just a thing for me. It may not bother a lot of people. But I'm saying this because when these appliances do go out, which I'm not hoping that's anytime soon, I'm not getting stainless appliance again. And if you like yours, I'm happy for you. I wish I could like mine, but they drive me up the wall. So anyway, just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there. And I know a lot of people think, you know, white cabinets are so hard to keep clean and yada yada. You know, I've heard people say that. I haven't really found that to be a problem for us. Probably because we don't have a large family here all the time, you know, day in and day out making messes. But also when I'm cleaning, that's just kind of part of my little routine. I just kind of wipe them off. So maybe they just don't have time to get this dirty. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm almost through in here. I've got to dust off the kitchen table and my desk, and then I'm going to vacuum. And I think I'm going to go ahead and clean up the dining room a little bit. And then we're going to kind of sit down, and I'm going to share with you a couple of pictures from my last year's decor and kind of make some plans in my mind. I've got some things I need to write down that I need to do. So yeah, let's finish this up and we'll go ahead and start making some plans for Easter.
If you're talking, I don't want to listen. I don't want to know. Baby, love you, but I have my reason is to let you go. We are not who you think of, you only and you. Please don't tell me that you're something you didn't miss. On the moments that we live, you don't care. You don't mean something, you don't mean something, please don't tell me that you're sad, 'cause you don't care. Till it's already real. Talking, I don't want to listen. I don't want to know. Baby, love you, but I have my reason is to let you go. We are not who you think of, you only and you. Please don't tell me that you're something you didn't miss.
So I'm up here in the craft room. I keep my Easter stuff in an attic space up here. So I've gotten it all out except for, like, you know, the Easter baskets and whatnot. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what I have. It's also going to refresh my memory. And then I'm going to go kind of look at my pictures from last year. So I'll be ready to start tomorrow. So first thing I'm going to do is dust off all of these containers. And then we'll start going through them and just see what I got. All right, so let's see what we got. I'm going to start over here with this one. I'm going to show you just a few things. I do have 3 tubs, and then I have a bag that's got like my pillows and blankets in them, and then just some signs, well, those signs kind of things, I guess, around, just a few of those. So it's always interesting to me because honestly, I don't remember what I've got from year to year. All right, so I have some of these that I used in, like, on my wreaths. Then I've got lots of these cute little green bunnies, several of those. These little things I bought at a thrift store, but I know I put those on the dining room at one time. Just some eggs, and I think these are probably like dining room things. I typically keep stuff that I put on that tray in a Ziploc bag, so I'm sure that's what that is. And then this little bunny, I have the girl that matches it. I love these. And these came from a thrift store too. They just look old and vintage to me, so I do use those every year. Oh, let's see. Another bag with some little things that I tuck around. This pretty little bunny, he came from Ross several years ago. This seems to be stuff in the dining room. And then I have two of these. I have not been real happy with the way I've used these lately. When I got them, I think I got them about 2 years ago at Ross. I got two of them. They were $10 each. I just never have been able to get happy with what I did with them. So I'm going to try to think of something different this year. And then the rest of what's in there are some bunny plates that I use in the dining room. So I think for the most part, this bin is like dining room entry table. So that'll give me an idea when I start decorating. I don't do everything exactly the same year after year. I do keep my pictures because I like to have like a starting point. And I can look at it and think, oh, this was okay. I need to change this, you know, that kind of thing. So that will help me. Okay. And guess what? On my bin, it says dining and entry. I did label it. I should look at the label. That might help. So this one says den. I know I got rid of a lot last year. I sold a bunch of stuff, so I probably don't have as much to get rid of this year. So I don't know where I put him. I don't know, maybe a door. I do remember getting this. I think I may have two of these. I just thought those were super pretty. And this garland, the little beaded carrots, I got this last year at Walmart. I think I put that on the mantle. Yeah, and then I have some of these. I can't remember exactly what I did with that mantle last year. This was probably on a shelf. And I think I've kept like one gnome for each season. To me, I'm kind of over those, but there were a few of them that I decided just to keep. And I think he's really cute. He's an unusual looking little bunny. Okay, so that is just stuff for the mantle. Now, I did get these this year. This was one of my little, you know, I've given myself a budget, but I did put this on my budget list. These were like $5 each. I kind of want to use these on my mantle this year. So I'm going to look at my pictures from what I did before and see if I can in some way use those. I think those are so adorable. They had a big one like that too for 10, but I just decided to do the two small ones. And then this one is just like kitchen, bathroom, just miscellaneous. This is actually a rug that I got, and I have one. This will probably go by the front door, because I have another one for the back. These I bought at a thrift store, and I don't think I used them last year. They are so cute. I'll see. If I don't use them for myself, maybe I don't know. I think they're really cute. So this one has more of these little bunnies. This little Target find from several years ago. My little chick here in the egg, it's kind of messed up, but this was something that my mom had picked up, and she always found the most unusual, cute little things at flea markets. So I probably will use it. I'll probably just paint that little part brown and use it somewhere. Some of these carrots, I think those were new last year. I have some little florals, which that could probably be, I probably need to keep this one out. This would be cute just like for the tea party and stuff. I love these little bird's nests. I know I've used those before. I also have these, which these also came from the Target dollar spot several years ago, and they were only $3 each. So I feel, I mean, that's as cheap as they would be at a thrift store. So I can't remember how I used all this. I'm anxious to look at my pictures. I have an egg garland, another little chick. Do have some of my little towels and stuff around, so I know I'll be putting those. That's the other bunny tray. And this is one of my little Easter, well, the Easter teapot that I have. I've always thought that was super cute. Okay, so that's about it. Just some little miscellaneous bunnies. I think he was new last year too. So that gives me kind of an idea before I start looking at pictures of what I have to work with. So let me show you just a few other things, and then I'm going to show you something else I found up here in this attic. These are a couple of the little signs that I have. I mean, this one I usually put by the front door. I don't remember what I did with that one. I just liked that one because it was simple. This one I think I put in the dining room. I'm going to cut this burlap off. I'm not a huge burlap fan anyway, so I'll probably use that one in the dining room. And then this is my big bunny that I absolutely have loved. I've had him for probably about 4 years now, and he's lived in lots of different places, so I'm going to figure out where I want to put him. And then these cute little bunnies, I think I got those last year, and then I've got some greenery up there, and he probably got left out last time, so my little chick. This is the Easter rug. I think that came from Walmart too, and I'm going to put this one by the back door in the garage. So while I was pulling that stuff out, I found a bag full of stuff that we put up last year that we were going to consign, but it was too late. They weren't taking spring and summer anymore. So while I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and hang all of this up. I don't think they're open on Mondays, so I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I may ride these down there after that. I also have this cute little chick floral along with Hope's name tag that got stuck on there. I bought this at like a Bell's outlet out of season, and it was like $4.79. I think that's cute. I've had this bunny for a long time, and then I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I found this basket at a thrift store. Probably would even like put like a cloth, a linen or something in there and use it for rolls or something at Easter. I think it would be cute. And these three little bunnies were a thrift store find. I'll see what I'm going to do with those. This is the Easter rug. I think that came from Walmart too, and I'm going to put this one by the back door in the garage. So I'm going to call that a day, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and hang up these clothes and go look through some of my Easter stuff from last year so that tomorrow I will be ready to start decorating, and I cannot wait. So make sure that you join me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I have a big ask. Would you please, if you have subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying some of it and knowing that there's lots coming up, please share it, share with your friends. I would love to kind of get moving a little bit more in this next year. You know, I have a few goals in mind, so help me out with that. If you're enjoying these videos and you know somebody else that might, please share them. I would so appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.